Joe Dispenza says change your mindset. Teal Swan says heal your beliefs. Neville Goddard says assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And we listened. We read the books. We attended the seminars. We understood the concepts, deeply, completely. And then we went home and woke up the next morning, feeling exactly the same. And the question that nobody answers is, okay, but how? How do I actually do it? Not the idea, not the theory, the how. That is what this is. Stay with me, because these teachers are not wrong. Joe Dispenza is right. Your thoughts and emotions are shaping your biology every single day. Neville Goddard was right, the feeling is the secret. Teal Swan is right, the belief underneath is where the real work lives. They are all pointing at the same door, but most of us were never shown how to open it. We were given the destination, not the steps, and so we stood at the door, wanting, trying, understanding, and could not get through. Today we are walking through it, together, step by step. So first, what is actually stopping us? Because before we can change anything, we need to honestly see what is in the way. Block 1. We have been trying to change our mindset using our mind. And the mindset does not live in the mind. It lives in the body, in the nervous system, in patterns that were written into us before we even had words for them. Joe Dispenza calls it the familiar self, the version of you your body has memorized so deeply it runs it automatically, without asking you, every morning. And here is the truth about a program. You cannot delete it by arguing with it. You cannot override it by wanting to be different. Wanting has never been the problem. You have wanted to change for a long time. We all have. The problem is the tool. Affirmations work at the level of the mind. But the wound lives somewhere older than that, somewhere deeper. And until we go there, the surface keeps resetting. Block 2. Your brain is not showing you reality. It is showing you your history. Every experience you have ever had, everything you saw, heard, felt, lived through, your brain filed it. And from that filing, it built a model. This is how the world works. This is who I am. This is what I can expect. And now, every single day, it filters everything you see and feel to match that model. So if you grew up where love was unpredictable, your brain finds unpredictable love everywhere and collects proof of it. If you watched people you love struggle with money, your brain predicts scarcity and finds evidence of it daily. If someone once, maybe without even meaning to, made you feel not enough, your brain has been gathering proof of that ever since. Not because it is true, because the brain was trained by what you lived. To see it that way, you are not seeing the world as it is. You are seeing the world as you were taught to expect it. And every decision you make is made from inside that filter. This is why your life can feel like it is on a loop. Not because you are unlucky, not because you are incapable, but because you are navigating today with a map drawn in a place that no longer exists. Block 3. We were never shown what a changed mindset actually feels like from the inside. We were shown the result, the confidence, the success, the ease, but not what it looks like to live inside it. So we chased the outside and kept missing the inside. Let me show you what it actually looks like. From the inside, a shifted mindset does not mean zero fear. It means fear comes, and it does not make all the decisions anymore. It does not mean constant positivity. It means when the negative thought comes, you catch it before it takes over. It does not mean life becomes perfect. It means your baseline shifts. You stop waking up already bracing. You stop spending energy on disasters that have not happened yet. Your decisions quietly change. You apply for the thing. You start it. You finish it. Not because you became someone else entirely, but because the fear that was stopping you was built on a belief that is no longer running. What you notice changes. Opportunities that were always there, you can finally see them. Your own capacity, things you always could have done, you stop dismissing them. Your body changes. Tension you thought was just your personality begins to release. You sleep differently, breathe differently, carry yourself differently, and the future starts to feel open, not as fantasy, as a genuine felt sense. that something different is actually possible for you. And that felt sense is the most powerful thing there is, because we always move toward what we believe is real. And now, how to actually practice this in your daily life, step by step. Step 1. Stop trying to change your thoughts. Start observing them. For the next 7 days, when a limiting thought arrives, do not fight it. Do not immediately replace it. Just notice it. Say to yourself, there it is. I see it. That one act of witnessing without being swept away creates distance between you and the pattern. And distance is power. You cannot change something you are completely inside of. Observation is the first exit. Step 2. Find the belief underneath the thought. Thoughts are symptoms. The belief is the root. When a thought like "I am going to fail" arrives, pause and ask, what do I actually believe here? What is the older thing underneath this? Usually it is something like, I am not enough, or good things do not last for me, or I am not safe. Name it out loud if you can. Write it down, because a belief that has been named is a belief you are no longer completely inside of. You have stepped outside it just enough to begin to question it. Step 3. Give your body one new experience a day. Not a big one. Something small. Something that contradicts the old story. If the belief is "I am not capable," finish one small thing today, completely. If the belief is "good things always end," let one good moment be fully felt, without dimming it, without waiting for it to be taken away. If the belief is "I am not safe," do one thing today that felt slightly scary, and notice that you survived it. Your nervous system learns from experience, not from ideas. Every small new experience is new data. Your brain files it, and slowly the model begins to update. This is what Joe Dispenza means when he says you have to teach the body a new mind. Not just think new thoughts. Give the body new lived proof. Step 4. The morning anchor. Before you pick up your phone, before the day floods in and the old pattern starts running. 30 seconds. Hand on your chest. One slow breath. And say, just today I am available for something different. Not forced. Not performed. Just an opening. You are telling your nervous system, before the familiar self kicks in, that today does not have to be a repeat of yesterday. 30 seconds. Every morning. It is small. It is quiet. And over time, it compounds into something enormous. Step 5. The evening review. At the end of each day, before sleep, ask yourself one question. Where today did I respond from the old story? And where did I respond from something new? Not to judge yourself, just to see. Awareness at the end of the day seals the learning into the nervous system while you sleep. This is why your last feeling before sleep matters so much. Neville Goddard understood this. The state you fall asleep in is the instruction your subconscious works with all night. Which brings us to the deepest practice of all. The one I promised you at the beginning. Stay with me. We have been taught that mindset is about thoughts. Think better thoughts. Feel better. Life changes. But here is what neuroscience actually found. By the time you are an adult, 95% of who you are is running completely on autopilot. 95%. Your reactions, your fears, your self-worth, your relationship with money, with love, with yourself. Almost none of it is conscious. It is a program, running in the background, every single day. And here is the thing about a program. You cannot delete it by arguing with it. You cannot override it by wanting to be different. You have to go in at the level where it was written. And most mindset advice never goes there. It stays on the surface, at the thought level, which is why you can understand everything and still wake up feeling the same. So where does mindset actually live? Not in the mind, in the body, in the nervous system, in the patterns your body learned before you even had words for them. And that is where we are going today. Every decision you have ever made, every belief you hold about yourself, every story you carry about what is possible for you, was built from just 5 things. What you saw, what you heard, what you felt, what you tasted, what you smelled. That is it. 5 senses. gathering data, every single day, since the moment you were born. And from that data, your brain built a model of reality. This is how the world works. This is who I am in it. This is what I can expect. But here is the part that changes everything. Your brain does not actually experience reality directly. It experiences its model of reality. Your brain is not reacting to what is happening right now. It is constantly predicting what is about to happen, based on everything that happened before. And then it filters everything you see and hear and feel to match that prediction. So if you grew up in an environment where love was conditional, your brain predicts conditional love everywhere and finds it. If you grew up watching people struggle with money, your brain predicts scarcity and finds it. If you were told you were not enough, your brain collects evidence of that every single day and finds it, not because the world is actually that way, but because your brain was trained by your five senses to see it that way. You are not seeing reality. You are seeing your history, and you are making every single decision from inside that history. This is why your life can feel like it is on a loop. Not because you are unlucky, not because you are incapable, but because you are navigating today with a map that was drawn in a place that no longer exists. And the map is not the territory. So what are the beliefs that map is built on? Let us name them, one by one, out loud, because I think you are going to recognize yourself in these. I am not enough, not smart enough, not ready enough, not talented enough. This one is quiet. It does not always announce itself. It shows up as hesitation, as shrinking before you even begin, as working twice as hard just to feel like you are keeping up. It shows up as the reason you have not started that thing, said that thing, posted that thing, and it has been there so long you think it is just who you are. It is not who you are. It is what someone once made you feel, and you believed them. I have no education, no qualifications. So what can I build? This one carries so much shame. The world told us very clearly, your worth is your certificate, your degree, your title. And without those things, you sit in rooms feeling like you do not belong. But let us look at what education actually is. It is learning how things work. It is figuring things out. It is surviving situations nobody prepared you for. And you have been doing that your entire life. Every hard thing you came through, that was education. Every time you figured something out alone, that was intelligence. The world just never gave you a certificate for it. The absence of a certificate is not the absence of capacity. It never was. I am stupid. I am useless. I have no talent. Nobody is born thinking this about themselves. This was taught, somewhere, by someone, maybe not even on purpose. Maybe it was a comparison, a dismissal, a look someone gave you when you got something wrong. Maybe it was years in a system that only valued one kind of intelligence, and you happened to have a different kind. But you absorbed it, and it became your identity. And now every time you try something new, that voice shows up first, before the idea even has a chance. Talent is not something you are born with or without. It is a direction you have not explored yet. And the fact that you are here, listening to this, asking these questions, trying to understand yourself more deeply, that is not what useless people do. Useless people do not search for ways to grow. You are searching, which means something in you still believes it is possible. That belief, that small stubborn ember, is everything. I am unlucky. Things never work out for me. This one is exhausting, because it makes you feel like the universe has a personal problem with you. Everyone else gets the green lights. You get the roadblocks. But here is what is actually happening. When we carry deep beliefs that we are not worthy, not deserving, we unconsciously make choices that confirm those beliefs. We stop before we finish. We pull back right when things start to work. We choose paths that feel familiar even when familiar means small. It is not bad luck. It is your nervous system keeping you inside what feels safe. And safety mechanisms can be unlearned. If things go well, something bad is coming. If I laugh today, I will cry tonight. Don't want too much. Don't celebrate too soon. We grew up watching people we love hold their joy at arm's length. and we inherited that relationship with happiness. We learned that joy is borrowed, that goodness is temporary, so we started dimming ourselves before life could dim us. We stopped letting good things fully in, because if you don't let it in all the way, it cannot hurt as much when it leaves. But here is the truth. Dimming your joy does not protect you from pain. It just means you experience the pain anyway, and miss the joy too. You paid the full price and received half the life. Happiness is not a warning sign. Good things do not exist to be taken away. You are allowed to laugh fully. You are allowed to want things. You are allowed to let goodness in, and trust that you can handle whatever comes next. Because you already have. Every single time. Fear of everything. Fear of trying. Fear of failing. Fear of being seen. Fear of things going wrong. Fear of things going right. Fear has become the background noise of daily life. And living in constant fear exhausts you before you even begin. You spend so much energy managing disasters that have not happened yet, fighting battles that exist only in anticipation. And your body does not know the difference between a real threat and an imagined one. It responds the same way: tension, shut down, brace. So you wake up already tired, already behind. This is not weakness. This is what happens to a sensitive person who spent too long in an environment that did not feel safe. Your nervous system learned to protect you. It has been doing its job. But you are safe now. And slowly, so slowly, we can teach your body that. If any of these landed for you, if you recognized yourself in even one of them, I want you to know, you are not alone in this. And you are not broken. These are not personality flaws. They are programs, written early, and programs can be rewritten. So now you see the patterns. And the first instinct is, okay, I will just fight them, replace them with better thoughts. And this is exactly where most mindset advice fails you, because the thoughts are not living in your conscious mind. They are living in your nervous system. When you have spent years in an environment of stress or scarcity, your body learns to expect it. Your baseline state becomes one of low-level bracing, waiting for things to go wrong, scanning for danger even when there is none. And from that state, no affirmation can hold, because your body is saying no louder than your mind is saying yes. This is why you can understand everything, read every book, watch every video, attend every workshop, and still wake up feeling the same. Understanding does not change the body's memory. Only new experiences do, so the work is not in the mind. It is in teaching the body a new baseline, and that is exactly what the practice today is doing. When you no longer believe you are not enough, you apply for the thing, you start it, you finish it, not because you suddenly became confident, but because the fear that was stopping you was built on a belief that is no longer running. Your decisions change quietly, almost invisibly, and your decisions are your life. The second thing that changes is what you notice. When the model changes, the filter changes. You start noticing opportunities that were always there. People who want to help you. Your own capacity, things you could do but dismissed. It is not that the world became different. It is that you became available to a different world. The third thing that changes is your body. When you are no longer running on fear, your nervous system softens. You sleep differently, breathe differently, hold yourself differently. Tension that you thought was just your personality begins to release. The fourth thing that changes is your relationships. When you stop believing you have to do everything alone, you start asking for help and receiving it. When you stop performing to be acceptable, you start attracting people who love the real version of you. And the fifth thing that changes is how the future feels. Right now, the future might feel like a continuation of the past, more of the same. But when the model shifts, the future opens, not as fantasy, not as wishful thinking, as a genuine felt sense that something different is possible. And that felt sense is the most powerful force there is, because we always move toward what we believe is real. Now, the 5-minute practice I promised you. This works because of something called the state akin to sleep, the threshold between waking and dreaming. Neville Goddard taught this. Joe Dispenza built an entire meditation practice around it, and neuroscience confirms it. In this state, your subconscious is completely open. The critical mind quiets. The body becomes receptive. What you feel here becomes the instruction your deeper mind works with all night. This is not motivation. This is how the brain actually works. Here is exactly what you do. Tonight, before you sleep, lie down, close your eyes, take 3 slow breaths, let your body soften a little. Now, pick one belief from today that you want to feel differently about. Not fix, not solve, just feel differently about. And for 5 minutes, imagine it as already lighter, already shifting, already a little more okay than it was before. Feel that in your chest, in your shoulders. Let it be quiet. Let it be warm. Do not force it. Do not perform it. Just let your body practice a new baseline. That is it. 5 minutes. Every night. Your subconscious will do the rest. The shift does not happen the day you understand something. It happens the day your body stops bracing for the old story. It is quiet. It is gradual. It does not announce itself. One day you notice, you did not spiral the way you used to. You caught the thought before it swallowed you. You chose something slightly different. Not perfectly, just a little more freely than before. That is it. That is the whole thing. Not a dramatic transformation, just a little more freedom. Every day, compounding quietly. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not unlucky. You are someone who was given certain programs very early in life, and is now, finally, learning how to write your own. And that is everything. If this reached you today, share it with one person who needs to hear it. I will see you in the next one.